Hello, my name is Jamila Channel, and I am a birth and postpartum doula. I am also the lead family research navigator for the Healthy Brain and Child Development Study here at the University of Alabama. With this study, basically, it's the Healthy Brain and Child Development Study. And what we are doing is we are following participants when they are in their second trimester all the way up until their child is about 10 years of age. And we are trying to see how the environment plays a role on brain development. So my position in this role is basically recruiting expecting families to be a part of the study, and also kind of navigating them through the different assessments that are provided when they choose to join the study. So they complete assessments like questionnaires, blood samples, saliva samples. Then once baby is born, we also do an MRI scan of their brain so we can see how their brain actually develops. They actually do play assessments and EEGs, all types of things to see how things are developing over time. So basically I also provide them with doula care. So they are provided with childbirth education classes beforehand, before they go into labor, and then during labor and delivery, we are supporting them during birth. And then also they get a postpartum support visit afterwards. Let me see, general information about the community in which we serve. Currently, I am in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, West Alabama area, and we are serving rural Alabama area. So we do Demopolis, we do Carrollton, we do Greensboro area, Moundville, very rural, not much resources areas, and of course Tuscaloosa County. And the population that we kind of serve are mostly African Americans, about 70% African American, low income, Medicaid families. So that's the population and the community that I'm working in. Okay, the details highlighting 3 of the checklist points that you are very confident in, and why. Okay, so 3 areas that I'm very confident in is, one is the access, and that is because when they come into our research program, that they are able to get free doula services. We do not charge them, and they are actually compensated for their time with being a part of the study. So I feel like, one, they're able to have that support when they go into labor and delivery for free, and then they're also getting income to be able to use it for whatever they may need, maybe paying a light bill, maybe buying some groceries to be in the home, or some items that they might need for their baby. I'm also a part of another organization where we are doing diamonds for doulas. So even if they choose not to opt in for our research study, we still have a nonprofit organization that will pay for them to be able to receive doula services. Also, the follow through, communicating with my clients, I make sure that they understand when their appointment is for the actual research study. I make sure they understand when their appointments are for their doctor's appointments and things of that sort, making sure that they have rides to get there, just talking to them about maybe how they felt about how the research have went, how did their doctor visit go. Just really staying in contact with them, even throughout the day or throughout the week, just asking them how their week went, to make sure that we kind of remain that rapport with each other, knowing that I'm a safe space for them to be able to talk about what their week was like, what they're experiencing during pregnancy, and even postpartum once baby gets here. Also, empowerment and education. I have worked really hard to put together a childbirth education slide and PowerPoint to be able to show them, so that they are able to feel empowered and they know what their options are when it comes to labor and delivery and creating their birth plan. I also make sure that they understand that they are informed and consenting to being a part of the actual research study. So I make sure that they know what the research study is all about. I make sure that they understand that it's all voluntary. I make sure they understand where the information that they're giving or providing is going. Just making sure they know what's on the table, so that they can make an informed yes or they can make an informed no. A couple areas that I'm having a difficult time is about the risk screenings and referrals, is because being in Tuscaloosa, we don't have as many resources or options as other areas or bigger cities. So it's harder for me to refer them out to a different doctor or a different provider, because they have to literally use what's available to them here in this area. So even if they have moments where they feel like they're upset with their doctor, or maybe they don't like the way their doctor is treating them, it's not like they can fire their doctor to go to a different one, because their options and choices are very limited. Sometimes they will, but it will take them, they will have to drive an hour out in order to be able to receive prenatal and prenatal care and postpartum care from a doctor over in Birmingham. We are still working on the whole midwife and birthing centers here in Alabama. So there currently is only one actual like up and functioning birthing center, and it's in Birmingham, which is an hour away from here. So hopefully things will change over time, and we'll be able to have an option where we can have birthing centers here in town where people don't have to travel so far, and also like there'll be more midwives who can actually provide home births for those moms who are able to have a home birth. The other area would be structure and sustainability. Like I was saying, because of the area being so rural and there's not as many providers, it's hard to get people to understand what doula care is and how it can actually make a difference, especially when they have been doing things for so long in a certain way. So me trying to introduce doula care or the JJ's way is something new, and people are very hesitant to change sometimes, especially in an area that doesn't really accept change too well. So that's something that I'm working towards, or working to make better, is helping to change the structure and make it a little bit more sustainable. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I'm very excited about becoming certified as a Common Sense Birth doula. So I'm looking forward to that now that I have finished all of my births.